But anyway, Arsenal is back. 5 Carat magic. 13 goals in 3 games, conceded 3. I don't know where I should start, where I should end. All I know is
Get your flowers.
we are back. We are back to emptying stadiums. We are back to emptying stadiums.
You know the best thing about Arsenal beating West Ham is it's like a revenge of some sort.
Okay.
And last season they
denied them.
They denied you. One of the reasons why we need to pay at the start of the season. One of the reasons why we need to pay is why you never won the league was losing to West Ham and losing to Aston Villa. Now the funniest thing is you beat Aston Villa and then went.
Welcome back, guys. This is the alternate channel, and as usual, I'm flanked by football fans. Hillary on the left, and Zeus, the Spurs fan, the only Spurs fan. Yeah. The 20th Spurs fan in Kenya.
Number 20.
So
at the bottom of the table.
Zeus, you've been missing in action for a while. How have you been?
I've been well, man. Sometimes kuna mahali mpira inafikanga. Nilisema ipitangi hapa lakini kita kidogo hivi inabidi uingie nyasi.
Unaingia nyasi when things are looking so good.
Yeah.
In London.
Yeah, everything is looking good. It's something I've been saying from the start of the season. I think this is one of the best season we've had as Tottenham. It's been quite enjoyable. The football has been enjoyable.
Yeah.
The underlying metrics to the football,
top scorers.
The in-depth ukiangalia past the results, obviously the losses are always happen in football. But at the end of the day, comparing this season and last season, I think this has been a better season for us. It's something I've been saying. Something I'll keep on saying. It's a better season for us. Yeah.
And backing up by the metrics, you've always sent me graphs and diagrams.
And
the good thing about those, even when things are going south, bado atakutumia diagram akwambie kiari cheki haijalishi we were the better team.
Hata si better team. We've been doing things that are, as in ukiangala the stats, the numbers, I think the only 2 teams that have been outdoing us in some few zones here and there, and that is Liverpool and City.
Okay.
At the end of the day, tuna hizo graphs zenye nakutumianga, the message gets to you. Unaelewanga nini nasema? You understand nini nasema?
But anachukua with a pinch of salt.
No, not pinch. I actually understand what he says.
I wouldn't go to put it past Spurs to lose today. I wouldn't see. He is quite surprised.
No, umekimbia sana. So Zeus, there is something about people talking about it's just Spurs. It's Spurs. It's just Spurs. It's Spurs being Spurs.
Yes.
So you lose to Ipswich, right?
Yeah.
Then you come and hammer Man City 4-0.
Yeah.
One of the best games. And I was really wishing that you would be here last weekend when last guys were cooking City, because the cooking was properly done. Hiyo iko ile medium rare ya Gaucho. The cooking was properly done.
You cooked and toasted it.
Yes, then you go again for the Europa and you draw 2-2 with Roma. So what's up with the consistency?
Tunakuanga na some very inconsistent performances.
Yeah.
Like your game, I remember when I was watching that Roma game. In the first half we were brilliant, and then we come back in the second half. Sometimes also unatakanga kusema, I think people who are you judge and so they judge Ange wrongly.
Okay.
For example, the Roma game. I didn't understand why he took off Bentancur, who was holding our midfield.
Okay.
In the first half, and then I understand he wants the young players to get game time. I love Nani Beckval. I love him. But in a game where we are the ones who are being chased in the second half,
yes,
it was so weird of him to take off Bentancur and bring on Bedford in midfield. So the moment he did that,
Okay.
Roma realized, kumbe the guy who was holding the midfield, the
He's out.
Press.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you'd like to blame Spurs, but being Spursy, but also the manager has some blame to take in some of the results that we have.
Yeah.
Like that Roma game, we weren't supposed to drop points. If only he could have left on bend and called for the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also on the question of City, ninashingi kusema it's just City, man. You know, kuna ile team, there are some games me kila time nikijua walking even at the worst of our worst. Even at the worst of our worst, as in tuko injury ridden, tumetoka kupigwa na Ipswich. Me the moment naonanga kwa schedule, up next is City. Mimi nakuanga tu na confidence. The best they can do is get a draw.
Okay.
Except like game ya last season. When we had to stop you guys.
So naliona
there's sometimes inabidi tu.
That was just proof that Spurs can win against City if they want to
but
win.
I usually say Spurs usually have a problem when they are the aggressors.
Okay.
When they are the ones needed, like
yeah.
Hapo ndio is where the Spurs name comes from. But when nothing is expected of them, you're like, leo Spurs wanachapwa. That's the game they turn up.
Like that Ipswich game.
Yes.
I said we win that game in the title contention.
Exactly.
Then I'm like, remember what I told you. And then we have an opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
And we did it.
And you actually did perfectly.
Perfectly.
Yeah, they have a problem with being the aggressors.
Okay.
But Zeus, this is also because we are playing you next week, huh?
No.
Yes,
22nd.
Next week, Baton.
Next week
we have Bournemouth. We're playing Bournemouth and then Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think the impact of Vicario's injury will it be?
By the way, Vicario.
Will it like hinder you kidogo ama what do you think? Because I don't think Foster and Sanchez wako hapo.
No, I think what
Bozo boys.
What it's going to do is I think it's now time for us to judge Postecoglou's ability to adapt to certain things, you know. Like before, hata tukilose, you see, when we lose Romero and Van de Ven, we're still able to play our football because ours is normally playing from the back, build from the back, and then maybe catch them on the fast break. So what normally happens is, when we lose Romero and Van de Ven, we're still able to do that because of Vicario. Vicario is good on the ball.
Yes.
Now Foster is not good on the ball. So I think we're going to have to change and start maybe playing the ball a bit higher, not play from the back.
Closer to the goalie.
Yeah.
But do you think Ange is willing to do that? Because knowing Ange will not give. Ange, I've seen Ange go to 9 men and still put a high.
He's a football purist. That you cannot take from him. He's a football purist. Whatever he believes in, it has to work.
That's why I'm saying I think it will kind of hinder you a little bit because Ange, I don't think he will be willing to change his philosophy or our way of playing for anyone.
Which is fine, you know, if it's working, what's the point of changing it? You just have to take the risk. However, I think now we have to change our defensive approach. Like, for example, that Roma game, we considered a set piece.
Yeah.
Okay? And that was, to me, that wasn't a good sense. Sababu, the same thing nimekuwa nikiambia. We have improved so much defensively. That was that goal from a set piece. This season, or that goal. So that means they're improving. Last season, ingekuwa like our 7
Kama
yeah. So I think what's going to happen is we have to change a little bit. To try to change a little bit. You're building from the back, it has to tone down kiasi.
Okay.
We have to go
long.
You know, one thing I can take away from Foster is his shot stopping.
Yeah.
He's a very good.
He's a good shot stopper,
but he's not good with the ball on the feet. So
that's why I'm saying him and Sanchez, same WhatsApp group.
Bozo boys.
What we're going to do is simply change to Achaku build from the back. Maybe go a bit longer because we have runners.
Yeah, you have the runners.
We have runners on the team.
So keep the ball up on the opponent's half.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also we might not do it because of the Kulusevski factor.
Exactly.
Okay. This guy has been phenomenal.
You need to build.
We need to build
for him to build to progress the ball.
And for that to happen, we have to give him the ball and watch him progress it forward. So I don't think Ange is going to change.
That's what I'm saying. I think it will hit a little bit because I don't think he will change it.
Yeah, si lazima tufike kwano Chelsea to see if we are going to adapt or not. Bournemouth is a very good challenge for us. Bournemouth, and we'll be aware of the challenge.
That's a good challenge. That's a good challenge.
Yeah, so even before we get to the Chelsea game, we have Bournemouth, and even today against Fulham. It's also a very brilliant game. Fulham have not lost a game on XG the entire season.
Yeah.
That means alafu kiangalia mtu kaa Andreas Pereira. He's one of the best creators here ball progression. He's one of the best creators in the league currently. They have Smith Rowe, he's explosive. They have
Jimenez.
He's doing everything he's asked of.
The crosses now, Jimenez, will put them.
Yeah. So I think we have some very good games before even we get to the Chelsea game to see what Ange has planned.
But if I get it wrong, I guess this midweek, they are midweek games. That's why I'm saying I think we are playing you on Sunday. Because they are midweek games this week.
Yeah, it will be on Sunday, but not...
We are playing you on Sunday.
Yeah, we play on Sunday.
Yes, I play you on Sunday.
But it's after the Bournemouth game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you're playing Bournemouth on Wednesday. Then you play Chelsea on Sunday. Because we are playing Soton on Wednesday, then Spurs.
Okay.
Yes, so Spurs is next week. Chelsea
Spurs. All right, so now Chelsea, I think Chelsea is just Chelsea. You guys,
much. You can't talk about Conference League, man. These are just... Though at least for once
you played on Sunday against Leicester.
Yes, we played on Sunday against Leicester.
Uh-huh.
And as I said last time, the result did not properly paint a clear picture of how the game went. We should have won that game by 5-4.
Okay.
But anyway, I'll take a win, especially after international break. I'll take a win away any day and move on. Right now, sitaki mambo ya kuanza kurembesha mpira. Give me 3 points and I move on.
The reason why I want to talk about the Conference League is because United players have been bantering you guys about Jadon Sancho. He goes, he's not starting. He's not what you guys thought he was. And personally, I think Jadon is a very technical player, a very good player.
Very, very good.
Then he played on Thursday and he was instrumental to your win.
Yes.
Against
and he also
Hayden
played out of position.
Okay.
He played on the right.
Okay.
He did not play on the left like usual. And United fans are just bitter cause. You remember, before, the reason as to why Sancho has not been playing, number one, he got a knock while training, then he got ill.
Okay.
Immediately after. So he did not play like 3 games.
Okay.
But I'm sure ni machungu tu, they have seen what the guy is doing for us. He's doing beats. Actually, United fans expected Sancho to be this GA guy, goals.
Okay.
But that's not Sancho's game. Sancho's game is more of a facilitator. He's more like...
It's a 1-2 guy.
Yes, 1-2 guy. Come we play 1-2. And now, United don't have technical players, to be honest.
Yeah.
So at least with us, he can play with Cole, he can play with Jackson.
He plays very well with Nkunku.
Yes.
Very, very well.
Yes. But actually, I don't see him starting today, maybe on Wednesday.
Okay.
Because we are rotating, games are coming thick and fast. I think from here till January, there will be only 2 days each. After 2 days, a game. After 2 days, games.
So are you saying we will see conference players play in the Premier League now?
Much more. Even Maresca said so.
Okay.
He was saying, you don't be surprised if some of the players that are playing today play again very soon, because we are getting minor knocks or some people are injured. So you see last week Badiashile started.
Felix started.
Felix started.
Yeah.
Enzo started. So he's trying to bring in whoever. I'm sure even Mudryk will start. I'm sure even he can start today, but I don't think he will. So I'm not very much concerned because I know the squad depth is there.
Okay.
But we'll see. One game at a time.
I also think the reason why Man United fans are so salty with the Sancho move to Chelsea, it's because of what this guy did in the Bundesliga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They expected him to do the same for their club.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, due to a myriad of reasons, falling out with ETA,
Ten Hag.
Nini, the guy's mentality went down to the pits, and he never replicated what they expected of him from Dortmund.
Yeah.
You remember them talking to us about how many penalties he's winning, how many assists he has before he joined Man United.
Yeah.
Then he comes to Man United and he totally flunks.
Yeah, true.
But then he went back to Dortmund and he did well.
Then he went back to Dortmund
to the finals of the UCL. Yeah.
And then they were like, no, ilikuwa 4 games, because they are meriting him on goals and assists. But even with the 4 games that he shone brightest at Dortmund, he still offered whatever they wanted him to offer for Dortmund.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now they want him to fail at Chelsea. So that is why they're going to be so harsh and bitter about that move.
They are very bitter.
Yeah.
But Sancho has played 6 games, 4 assists. So I don't mind.
Plus for them now, unajua ukiangalia mtu mwenye amepeana on loan and for 6 games na kona G&A and then you remember you have 100 million Anton.
Just spinning.
You're going to nikuishi na ile mentality ya if nobody is going to be, we were born with bile in our system, so if nobody is going to be bitter, it has to be us.
It has to be us.
It has to be us. That bile must find somewhere out.
The contract for Sancho, is it a loan and obligation to buy?
Yes, it's an obligation to buy, but the catch is we must finish above 14th.
So
but that's kawaida.
Exactly.
You guys are gonna finish
paying only 25M for that guy.
Hey, that's going to be a steal.
So I'm like, in fact, I saw that deal. I was like, okay, even if you say we are stockpiling wingers, you come and stop. You kuja ukae hapo. 25 million is not much.
Whom are you playing today?
Today we are playing Aston Villa. We're playing Good Evening. Good Evening ball. But as I told you like earlier, I expect a win. Of course, it's going to be a tough match. I don't expect us like to roll over them like what the Spurs did to them, but I'm expecting something more from us, especially from Palmer. He hasn't been great the past 4 or 5 games. He hasn't been that.
Penalties have dried up. No. Penalties have dried up. No, it's facts, bro.
How many goals does he have this season?
How many does he have?
He has 7 goals.
How many goals did he score?
0 penalties.
No, hold up. How many goals did he score against Wolves?
Does that matter?
I'm asking you a question.
It doesn't matter.
See, I'm done.
It still starts.
So let me land. How many goals did he score against Wolves?
1. Wolves he scored 1.
And how many assists? 4.
3 assists.
3 assists or 4 assists?
3 assists.
3 assists.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 7 goals in 12 games.
7 goals in 13. Not a bad return. Still not a bad.
I was not even bantering. I was only asking.
I know where you're going. What? You stop it. This guy's going to last week as Piliquet. I know now you have an agenda.
No, me I don't have. Me I was just asking.
You saw last week's Rondo. The agenda that was being run here. Oh my God.
Also, coming into this game, Villa are on a poor run, man.
Yes.
They're not in the greatest of form.
Yeah.
They're on a very poor run. Yeah.
And plus they are playing the way we like teams to play against us. If there is a team that I know, it is Aston Villa and Brighton. Those are the teams that play to our strengths.
Okay.
You see, like I'd say a team like Nottingham does not play to our strengths because they are more of a counter-attacking. Sit back, counter. But we like teams that at least come out unatoka nje kidogo.
This is the thing. Do you think Emery is stupid enough to set up a team when playing Chelsea, set up his team to play a highlight?
No, he's not going to. One thing about Emery is that he studies his opponents.
He
studies his opponents. So he's not going to play to your game. He's going to play against you.
How?
See,
they can't sit back.
They won't sit back. Also, don't expect.
But they have good. But they have good players. They have good players.
They're ballers who don't like sitting back.
But you see, the problem is Hillary.
Because you can't tell me Tielemans will be comfortable being a mid block. It can't be. You know, they used to do that when they had like people like Douglas Luiz, Diaby. You see, people who can really. But you tell Tielemans to sit back and defend for 90 minutes. He cannot do it.
He's going to.
Onana is fit. Is Onana fit?
Not fully.
Not fully.
Okay.
I don't think he's even going to feature.
Exactly. Now you see that's what I'm saying. If they had someone like an Onana, I'd understand
exactly. Now without Onana, that means they're going to sit back more. Because they don't have the strength in the middle.
Let them sit back with Tielemans. I'll be comfortable.
Okay.
If you could have told me they sit back with Onana, that would be a different ball game.
Okay.
But if you tell me you're sitting back with Akina Bailey, Akina Tielemans, or the Gumigin, all coming back to defenders, I'll be comfortable.
So let me throw in the spanner in the works. So you have a defense shape that is not really stable, right?
We have a defensive stability.
No, you don't have defensive stability.
I don't know where this notion has come from.
Yeah.
Where Chelsea are. If you look at all the 90% of the goals we have conceded are not due to the system.
Okay.
Absolutely not due to the system. Ni Sanchez anapigwa near post na kina Martinelli na Curtis Jones.
But where is the defense? Where is the defense to stop that?
You see, like, I'll give you a very good example. Go and look at the goal we conceded against Arsenal. It is almost replica to the same goal we conceded against Newcastle, replica again to the same goal we conceded against Liverpool.
Then that,
do you know why?
Then that for me is a system.
No,
it's a system flaw. Conceding the same goal over and over.
We've also had that same issue where five consecutive games we've conceded a goal in the same way. That is not personnel.
Let me land.
After the game, there is analysis.
Let me land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you know why I'm saying that?
Mm-hmm.
It's because when you look at the nature of those goals that were conceded, it's like we are holding the high line.
Okay.
Then Maresca asks of every defender, once the last attacker gets to the 18-yard box,
okay,
defender wote wanasonga hivi.
Mm-hmm.
So you find mtu kama Colwill hakwangi sharp, defensively sharp. So unapata and see ati offside trap yenye tunashika watu is almost a millimeter tu. Colwill ameacha kamguu.
So you're coming to my point. So you're basically coming to my point.
That's what I'm saying.
That sometimes your defensive shape is a problem.
And if you look at the game we had against, I know it's the Conference League. If you look at that game properly, go and see how many offsides we played them. We caught them so many times. Do you know why Barcelona are good at? Because it's not the system. It is personnel.
It's the system.
Personnel.
No, it's the system.
Personnel.
No.
Personnel.
It's the system.
If
the system.
If you're conceding the same a goal that is a replica of what you conceded
and if you ask any Chelsea fan, we will tell you where the weak point is.
Which is the weak point?
It's Colwill.
Where is Colwill forward?
It's a defender.
But when I tell you,
it's a personnel.
Then when I tell you,
there's a reason as to why Chelsea right now, there are two key positions that everyone is asking for us to sign.
Okay.
A proper centre back and a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Because we know the problem is not an issue. The issue is not
how many goalies do you guys have?
We have so many.
About
10.
5 goalies.
And still you want
9. We have 9 goalies.
And you still want another
There's no
one.
reason to sign.
There's really no reason to sign another goalie.
I remember telling my friend who is also an Arsenal fan, I told him I wouldn't mind us starting Jorgensen. However, if it fails, that will be truly on the board. Because you can't tell me that you have 9 goalkeepers and none of them is good. It means something is wrong with your recruitment somewhere.
Okay.
Something is broken somewhere. When it comes to scouting of goalkeepers, because you can't tell me you are scouting good defenders, good midfielders, good attackers, then defenders and keeper mnashindwa ku scout.
Do you consider Disasi a good defender?
Nah.
So why are you saying you're scouting good defenders?
You have to understand, Brian, there are two phases of this Chelsea project. There was the first project of Bolly.
Okay.
When Bolly came in, where he was like, he didn't know the league. So what he wanted to do was just buy. You remember we bought Koulibaly, we bought Sterling, we bought Disasi, we bought, you know, this big
Batman Sheila.
Yes, this big like signings.
Every week, Chelsea
every week. But we did not have a proper like structure to operate in.
Okay.
But now we changed the system. Right now we don't buy over 25 players who are over 25.
Okay.
We don't buy. That's not our way of doing things right now. The only player that we've signed that is over 25 is Tosin.
Okay.
And he was on a free.
And why isn't he playing in the Premier League?
Tosin he was brought as a backup, bro.
Okay. But if you're having problem with Colwill, you just go for the guy who is more experienced.
Who?
See, Tosin. He has more games.
But Tosin cannot play LCB. The Colwill's position is either Colwill or Badiashile.
And both are average players.
Yes, that is my point. That's why I'm saying I am a keeper and a proper centre back away from winning the league.
The league?
Yes.
It's a big call, but okay.
Yes.
But I don't think you even need to sign. Watching Jorgensen every now and then is a brilliant keeper.
But
he's a brilliant keeper.
But you know, you can say he's a brilliant keeper, but he's been playing against semi-professionals.
Then put him. Kwani kila mtu si anaanza against semi-pros.
That's why I would. In fact, if you ask any Chelsea fan all over the world, they'll tell you, if there is something that scares us, is seeing Sanchez in between those sticks.
The most bipolar keeper we never know is going to turn around.
And you know, Jesus,
I'm scared of seeing that.
Do you know why we keep telling you sometimes your problems are a system issue? It's because Maresca has insisted on Sanchez playing from the back, though that's not his best attribute.
He doesn't have any good attributes.
So it is a system that is not favoring him.
It's not a system.
To play.
If someone is a bozo, it's just a bozo.
It's the system, because as a manager dictates the system. Okay, it's the manager who dictates the system.
Yeah, not the players.
If your keeper is poor, who is supposed to decide how the system is going to be moving forward? It's not the player, it's the manager.
It's the players. I don't refute. Not one bit. However, you have to realize Maresca is working with what he's got.
But he has so much.
He has so much.
What do you mean
for him to be limited to only one goal?
What do you mean by so much?
Put in Jorgen, if it flops, put in the third guy. If it flops,
fanya kama Amorim. Fanya kama Amorim. Eka huyu.
Hadi yule mwenye itawaka, lakini on the guy who is doing you.
But we are fourth. I mean, we are not like we are languishing number 20.
It's fine. But we're happy for you guys.
If you hadn't been starting Sanchez, maybe you could be fast.
I know.
Exactly.
I know.
So, wacha kusema you are fourth.
I know.
At the end of the day, mkofozi juu ya hizo
system failures.
System failures.
But there are teething issues anyway. Me, I say, this season for me, also, yes, expectations change during the season. But if you had asked any football fan before the start of the season where they put Chelsea, we will not be at the position we are in.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We are ahead of time.
Okay.
In fact, this run that we are doing, I was expecting it to come more towards December. For me, we are ahead of schedule when it comes to the project. We are way ahead of schedule.
Okay.
We shouldn't be playing like this right now. Yes.
So you did not believe in the manager?
Of course, I had my doubts because number one, he has never managed in the Premier League. Ametoka championship. We have in fact, we have the youngest squad ever in the Premier League by 2 years. Our average age is 23. We are the youngest.
Ever? You said ever?
Yes.
It can be ever. Wenger had under.
Yours was 25 years and some months.
Under Wenger?
Yes. 25 years and some months.
No, I have to confirm that
fact. Our average age is 23, the youngest in the Premier League.
This season, ever. It can be ever, bro.
Of all time.
It can be.
Go and look.
Let's say, same this season, mkona the youngest squad.
Go and
bro, tumeangalia Wenger akichezesha Oxlade, Fabregas, Nasri.
But Gibbs. Time ulikuwa na kina Lema wanaongeza
hapana. No, if you have
two 17-year-olds and you have two 37-year-olds, average inaenda juu.
But the boys were too many who are under 20. We played the FA with Kieran Gibbs, Oxlade Chamberlain, Cesc Fabregas, Samir Nasri. When those boys were too young, you can't say this is the youngest ever.
The reason I'm saying that is, if you look at our first 11, it's only Sanchez. I'd say Sanchez and Sanchez, Cucurella. Those are the ones that are 24.
Okay.
All the others are 23 and below.
Wow. And under the anakagezo my hairstyle. Moving on. Sorry. Arsenal.
You're back. You're back. The chest is back.
The chest has been there. It was just temporarily halted, but the chest is back. 5 Carat magic in the air. Arsenal is back.
But I still insist, if you don't win this league, it will be a massive failure.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Zeus, let's speak the truth. Let's speak the truth here and let's be honest without any agendas.
Okay.
Towards the end of last season and the beginning of this, everyone here predicted Arsenal to win the league. True?
No, not me.
You know, he can never.
Of course, he cannot.
You never predict that.
That just should tell you a lot. But everyone who is like in the correct sense of mind was like, this is Arsenal's to lose. Because you could see City was dropping off towards the end of last season. It was going like this.
Okay.
And for Arsenal, it has always been
consistent.
For 3 years. Consistent. Like number two. They were like, Arsenal just need 1-2 and kick on. I remember my brother is an Arsenal fan.
Okay.
After the transfer window that y'all had, he was like, this is a 7 out of 10 window. Watch us, you're going to win this league. And then Ancelotti comes. First phase of the project is running away with this team.
But you see,
what does that tell about you?
But
about your
Hilary, you guys are so interesting. You are acting like we've had all like football is linear. Like injuries don't play a part in getting results.
Nah.
Listen. Nah. So many things come into play when football is happening.
Those are excuses.
So how do you mean it's excuses? Yet it's a fact.
Everyone has injuries, bro. Everyone has injuries.
Why is City struggling?
Yeah?
Why is City struggling?
Because they are poor. They're just poor. They're just
you can say it because we were second last season, so we must win this season.
So you want to say you are an Odegaard team? Because realistically, it's only Odegaard who has been seriously.
Have we fallen off? Have we fallen off?
You are way behind in the league. You are way behind.
How many points behind?
Now it's 6 or 7.
That's way behind.
Without
your agenda is dead on arrival, bro.
It's just
you cannot say that when refereeing decisions and injuries don't play a part in football.
There's something called trajectory.
They always play a part, but they play a part.
Complaining always.
I'm not complaining. That's not a complaint.
Refereeing decisions do, but
that's not a complaint.
The problem is
that's a fact. Who's complaining?
Refereeing decisions cut across.
Exactly. But who's complaining? Okay, who's complaining?
Referees are poor.
Okay, who's complaining here?
You.
Why am I?
Stop putting the.
That's not a complaint. That's a fact.
Any this equation.
So
part of this.
Goja. Have we seen anybody else carded for time wasting and getting red cards?
Yes.
The situations have gone low. People are kicking the balls.
But it
doesn't matter.
Was your Pedro carded? Was your Pedro carded?
Whether he was carded or not.
Was he carded?
No, he was not.
Thank
but
you.
Whether he was carded or not, the truth is,
Zeus. What I'm saying, Zeus, it is the analogy Hilary you are using.
The truth is, no one of your players was red carded that ilikuwa outside the laws of football. Hakuna red card.
Goja. What happened when last season, if you want us to discuss referees, when City was playing Arsenal, let me land on this. Let me land on this point. No, you said something. Goja, I can address Zeus if you talk kusikia. When Michael Oliver was refereeing the game against City, Kovacic alikuwa na 2 fouls that could have been red carded. Sindio? What did Michael Oliver say? He didn't want to change the state of the game. Sindio? That's what he said. Because it was a big match.
Yeah.
He plays Arsenal City. Trossard pushes Nani on the ground, then kicks the ball. Goja, hold up. Goja, what did the referee do? He said that was time wasting. Yet Bernardo Silva was still on the floor, so the ball could not have been restarted. Goja, I want to land on this. Don't watch him on agenda as a referee. No, if you cannot say that a referee decision cannot alter the game state. That's nuts.
But it cuts across everybody. Do you know what? Do you know why tunasema hivyo, Brian? Because you remember what Mike Dean said after. You remember Cucurella's incident with Romero last season?
Yeah.
You remember what he said? I didn't want to put my mate under the bus.
So
that's what I'm telling you.
So referring decisions impact.
Poor referring decisions.
Yeah. So they impact the game.
It's not Arsenal alone.
I'm saying
it's not Arsenal
alone.
I'm
speaking for Arsenal.
But
sio nyinyi peke yenu. Mimi najiongelelea mimi.
It's a dumb excuse.
It's a dumb excuse
hata ukisema najiongelea sababu it doesn't happen to you.
Yes, sio nyinyi peke yenu.
It happens to Liverpool.
And to the point. Alafu tena when did City get a controversial decision?
Wachana na City. Hata Leicester. Hata Leicester yenyewe they get those poor decisions against them.
Ni vile wao waziona.
We've seen them get relegated simply
we've seen Aston Villa ball imeingia ndani imetolewa
and the team got relegated.
Exactly.
So stop talking about
ref. Poor refereeing decisions cut across. And mind you, hakuna kadi yenye umepatiwa Brian yenye imeenda against the laws of football. Declan's red was a red. Saliba's red was a red. According to the laws of football, is still a red card.
That's not a red card. That's not a red card. The laws of football. The laws of football. You want to go.
So if you kick a ball away, you're not
Saliba.
last man you should not get a red card.
Could Ben White cover the distance?
I don't know.
He could have. Distance between. Those are the reasons for a red card of the last man.
Nope.
If you want to talk about the rules, let's talk about the rules.
Let's talk about the rules.
Yeah.
But it's tragic that Arsenal fans wanakonga mmejiwekela
Exactly, wamejiwekela this mentality. The rest are against us.
But the problem is
no.
that it's not an
It cuts across.
thing, man.
It cuts across to everyone.
Mimi the amount of times we've been
Mimi tumenyimwa Liverpool, tumenyimwa pena against Liverpool. Did you see me complaining?
Done so much by the refs. If I started nikaweza toa list ya zile decisions tumefanywa na refs to a point where we've ended up
Sancho alikuwa tupatiwa pena game ya Liverpool. Did you see me complain?
But who's complaining? Me, I'm only giving you reasons.
Oh, referee.
There is a
Me, I'm giving you reasons as to why.
If it is Odegaard's injury, I'd understand to a little bit.
Fine, man.
I'd understand. But mambo ya ref brand usilete.
Listen,
please no.
Zeus. Yeah, I was introducing an Arsenal agenda. He brought about slot. Right? Mm-hmm. New project. He wants us to talk about Slot's new project. He doesn't want to talk about Maresca's new project. If you talk about in the projects, why is Maresca not first?
It's because you have to understand the players that Maresca is working with. Slot is working with a spine of Van Dijk, Salah.
So are your players weak?
Do you understand by the word spine? What do you understand by the word spine?
But your players have been together also for whole seasons. For whole one season.
Bro, Van Dijk have won Champions Leagues, have won leagues. They know how to do this thing. Ours are yes, they have only been playing for one season and they are young.
Mm-hmm. So the excuse is the boys are young.
Inexperience. Who doesn't know about inexperience?
So clearly everyone has an excuse as to why they're not the top of the league.
No,
not us. Everyone has a reason.
Yeah, everyone has a reason.
But now when I bring about when I say we've been officiated differently as to according to the rules of the league. We've had injuries. Arsenal is complaining. This, that.
Injuries would take. Injuries would take.
Mentality Arsenal fans.
See mentality.
Every
kila team inakuanga ina complain. Yes,
but is it unajua ni nini? Unajua ni nini? Ngoja. Unaona
if they don't win the league, you see who will get blamed.
Obviously the refs.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're winning the league.
Okay.
So you're winning the league.
Now I wanted you to say that.
Against Joao Pedro should have done that.
But you see Zeus, the thing
because even Brighton
fans
could have felt.
Siungoje. If you guys want to play it fair, then when a refereeing decision goes against your club, then you don't complain about it.
Yeah, I never complain. Have you heard us complain?
That's what I've always
But also, we cannot keep quiet as football fans, yet we know the rules, and when they don't get applied, you want us just to sit back and say,
you just have to
we cannot do that. Football is for the fans.
I've been telling you that
football is not for EPL only.
There is a video of David Kut being caught out talking about how he makes decisions because he hates Liverpool.
Exactly.
So that is refereeing should be the list of your concerns. Sababu ni ukubali
to move on.
If it favors you, fine.
If it doesn't, fine.
The problem with you guys is if it goes against you,
it becomes an issue.
Becomes an Arsenal.
Gani?
We want to say mjai patiwa
nipatie. Give me one refereeing decision that favored Arsenal.
Unataka kusema there is no.
Nimekwambia unipatie. I've not said there isn't. That's the problem. So you're just going to throw statements here and there to prove a point.
The officiating in England is so poor. It's very poor. And it cuts across to all people.
So the agenda for Arsenal.
Mimi ningeamua ku complain about exactly.
Goja. Let me say something.
Your first FA Cup that you won.
Let me say something.
Unataka kusema msaidiwa na ref.
Let me say something.
Your first FA Cup that you won. Arteta's only trophy. Ni referee aliwapatia. Do you know
alifanya nini?
Kovacic's red, was that a red card? That was never
was it a tackle?
The goal that they scored, Sanchez handled it. You remember?
Yeah.
Sanchez alishika na mkono literally ikienda kufunga.
Alishika na mkono ikashika na mkono.
Yes, aliguza hivi, aliruka kaiguza hivi.
Roll with the hand.
Aliroll na hand. Everyone knows it. So stop complaining.
So now we can go back. We can go back in time.
In fact, your only Arteta's only trophy was helped by the ref. You should never complain.
To be honest,
Never
it's a
ever
trophy.
complain.
It's a very
Never ever complain. It's a very disgraceful victimhood mentality that
now this is a problem. Me, I was introducing Arsenal, saying how we are back. You introduce Slot. You had your time to speak. Si kama kutapata mtu wa Liverpool sama kuja hapa aongea maneno ya Slot. So stop interjecting when me are introducing my project.
Me, I'm just saying if you don't win it will be a massive failure. Wacha kusema mambo.
That's on you, bro. So let me speak. Maneno ya kuongea nikiongea, you had your time. Hakuna machungu. You had your time to talk about Chelsea. You talked about Spurs. Let me talk about Arsenal.
Okay, go ahead.
Slot coming in and playing the way he's playing and you're saying he has a spine. That's it. That's Slot. And it's okay. But anyway, me, I think we'll just introduce this in the next break. Inaonekana hapa me, I need some dawa. I need some dawa.
Muratatu.
Muratatu? Kuna muratatu. We back again before
the agenda started running.
The agendas and so many things, so many interruptions. But anyway, Arsenal is back. 5 Carat magic, 13 goals in 3 games, conceded 3. I don't know where I should start, where I should end. All I know is
get your flowers.
We are back. We are back to emptying stadiums. We are back to emptying stadiums.
You know the best thing about Arsenal beating West Ham is it's like a revenge of some sort.
Okay.
And last season they
denied them.
They denied you. One of the reasons why only to pay at the start of the season. One of the reasons why only to pay is why you never won the league was losing to West Ham and losing to Aston Villa. Now the funniest thing is you beat Aston Villa and then went and dropped points Nottingham. So I'm wondering now that I'm revenge against West Ham. Can we explain team switch ama Southampton?
Now,
those points,
but I'm not going to go into that direction because I know that's an agenda direction. All I'm going to speak about is Arsenal getting points against Sporting. Clean points. Clean points. I think Sporting never did their homework. They never marked Odegaard, and I don't know why. Then they were just doubling their men on Bukayo and Martinelli. They thought those are the people who are going to drive the squad.
Yeah.
But Odegaard is the main man. He's back to playing like he never left. We're scoring tap-ins against teams. Bukayo Saka has changed. I don't know whether you guys have realized, but Bukayo's position has changed. How he's being deployed by Arteta. He's having more touches inside the box than he used to. He's not playing so many balls outside the box and crossing. He's only when it's absolutely necessary. So he's being deployed inside the box. And you also even saw yesterday where he's just playing quick balls to Kai Havertz, Trossard. I'm oozing. We are dripping with finesse. So yeah, that's Arsenal for you. We are back and you just poleni sana. Whoever you're going, when you're judging na yeye bado, where your 2 stadium inakuwa empty. No, by the 60th, 70th minute, the stadium is empty.
Unajua you're talking to tushamalizana kila mtu.
Ni muhimu.
Yeah.
Ni muhimu though.
Easy kiburi. We had the same form, same time last season.
0 trophies.
And now here we are. Did you have a trophy last season?
Yeah, I don't care.
No, did you have a trophy last season?
That does not negate the fact that you also went. You negate the fact you went trophyless.
You see, anytime Arsenal wants to speak, hold up, I'm speaking. I am speaking, bro. I'm speaking. When Arsenal wants to speak, they introduce agendas, trophies. There are so many trophies to be won in the Premier League. Only how many teams won? Man City won the Man City won the Prem. Man United won the FA. Who won the Carabao? Liverpool won the Carabao. Those are the main 3 trophies in the Premier League.
Yep.
Right?
In
England rather. So Arsenal, anybody else apart from them, never won a trophy. So none of us here can discuss trophy matters. None of us here. But anyway, we played West Ham yesterday. We are having very good games. Coming to the next, I think 5 to 6 games. We are playing
in
London. And that's it. And we are getting so comfortable. Ethan Waneri, one of our own, is getting game time because guys are saying, these are talent, they're bench. There he goes, played against Nottingham, scored a goal. I mean, it's a good place to
once
be.
again, Arsenal are going to be champions of London.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm very happy about
Pride and joy.
very happy about
The pride of
The
London.
only pride and joy.
every time nilikuwa tunacheza game no naambiwa unaangalia meza mko namba so today I looked at the table. I'm about to say mekatililo wa menza wapi meza. So
but you know there's something I think what tuna underrate by being too shallow. Angalia meza mahali tuko. Ni sawa uko hapo but angalia points. The number of points that you have. I think that's normally more it's something we should look at more than mahali tuko.
But
Unaweza kuwa number 2 lakini the
number 2 ameacha number 1 na 20 points.
now
I think saizi position ya mahali huko kwa meza
sio saizi.
Basi
No sio saizi. For me
talking about right now angalia the points zenye ziko mahali huko na the points
for Arsenal ile siku ndawaambia angalieni meza. I'll know when because ndawaambia angalieni meza when Arsenal is at the top. That's the time ndawaambia angalieni meza and we're heading there. We're heading there and it's good. Me I have the chance to say it unlike other people, so it's gonna happen guys. You just watch it. I don't know who we are playing Man United next week on Wednesday. We rested Merino and Partey, and like what people are being told that the news is those are injuries. Those are never injuries.
It's a manager playing games. See, who was it?
Zinchenko.
Talking about its games that he normally plays.
Yeah. Good thing is that we played the game yesterday because we didn't have to deploy our best assets against West Ham.
Petagui is a fraud, man. He's always been from the start of the season. I didn't have high hopes for him. I asked West Ham have made some decent signings, but they failed in the manager, and it's evident. Yeah, Petagui, man, he's out of his depth. He should be gone by the end of December.
Man, probably.
He should have gone before Ten Hag, to be fair.
He's not. Moyes did so much for West Ham, and his reward for that
was being hounded out. Hey, man.
They should have given him our players. When you were saying they were players who are supposed to be playing under Moyes, for him to build on something else.
But they said they want tiki-taka football.
Taka football, you're playing, not tiki-taka.
It's a problem. It's a problem when such a manager he tries to
chop and change
and chop and change, and also every time I see teams set up against Arsenal, and I see you are not deploying a player to cut the lanes, either from the back to Odegaard, from Odegaard to the forward. You guys are going to be cooked, and every team knows Odegaard is a hitman. He's a hitman. Odegaard came, and that's probably the reason why you never beat us, because of Odegaard's presence. We were able to keep the ball better. So yesterday, second gear, 5 goals. I was expecting 7, but it's fine because right now, I think goal difference hapo ka 2, 3, 4, 5 hapo. Watu wanapigana sana. So you
10?
I think no, it can be 10. We had
12.
12. Yeah. Because you guys had 9.
Yeah, that's 9. Yeah.
It's 12 now.
12 is fine.
It's 12.
Yeah, ours is at 13. We have improved defensively, man.
That's a good thing, actually.
Good thing, building on a weakness that you had and taking it to the next level.
Surprisingly, we have not conceded from set pieces this season. We have conceded only 1 goal. I'm like, it's surprising. Comparing to last season, by game week 10, we had conceded 7 goals. 7 goals from
unakaa hivi unaona set piece unasema ndio
the good thing is that we are back to scoring set pieces.
Kona ni kama penalty.
Alafu unafanya hivi unafunika macho. Tunafunga. No,
sometimes it's okay. Nailonga footballers wanakuanga good at being shithousery.
Yeah,
but that's not a good thing, man. You know,
it's a very good thing. It's a very good thing.
He's making.
Kwani he did something to him.
Celebration that was so iconic. Yeah, so made, man.
Yeah. That's football. That's football. We've seen bananas being thrown to the pitch. We've seen a pig's head being thrown to the pitch.
Lasers pointed
at players. A mere celebration is what you guys are trying to troll. Anaharibu nini? That's his.
But anyway,
what he was doing,
kama
umemweka mfuko, yeye alifunika macho kuambia, alikuwa afunika macho kumwambia Gyökeres can see. He basically can see. Because you see Gyökeres hawezi funika mdomo. Alikuwa funika macho.
Uzuri Gyökeres will see a trophy at the end of the season at Sporting.
Yeah, we are hoping he's going to see a trophy.
He's going to see.
The good thing is not Amorim who's going to lift it.
And speaking about Amorim, he arrived.
Yeah, yes.
Bodo Glimt. You know, we can't take away that he beat the champions of Norway. Beating the champions of any nation. The champions of Norway. Beating any champions is beating champions.
Yeah.
Haijalishi hata kama ni wapi.
Yeah, and
if we played against the new Saints of Wales, we would say we beat the champions of Wales.
The champions of Wales.
Yeah, it's champions of something.
So then I should be happy nilipiga no.
Yeah, you beat the champions of Armenia.
Armenia. The champions of Armenia.
Yeah, they beat the champions of Armenia.
Wow.
They're the best in that land. And you beat them.
If we can talk about beating, tunaangusha level A.
Speaking of Amorim, kuna kitu nilikuwa nimesemanga.
Yeah.
He has everything at Man United except wing backs.
Yes.
But he has good wing backs. Actually, if you deem it, Dalot and Mazraoui can make very, very good wing backs.
But you see, if you played a lot on the left out of position,
or rather play Mazraoui and Luke Shaw. Why not?
Luke Shaw will give you 2 games or 3 games.
Or Luke Shaw convert. I was of this opinion. Convert either Anthony or Garnacho to be a winger like Victor Moses.
But Ahmad is playing the wing back position and he played it nice.
But Ahmad is not. What can I say?
Ahmad is not built for that.
Yeah, plus you need Ahmad to be on the left 10.
Somewhere.
Yeah, on that 10.
In the left channel,
yes.
you know.
That is where he will thrive. That's where he will thrive. Trust me, Garnacho would make a very, very good wing back.
He doesn't have the legs.
Anthony actually tracks.
He doesn't have the legs.
Yeah, Anthony would.
Anthony actually tracks back very well. If you like properly ask like a proper Man United fan.
Probably
they'll tell you Anthony is better defensively than.
Probably ulikuwa South Korea when we were talking about this, but we don't talk about Anthony on this channel. We don't talk about Anthony. We are sorry.
Why?
Anthony is not a footballer.
He's not a footballer.
That's not a footballer. Give me a Bodo. He's given a pass and there's a player playing he's underlapping, not overlapping. He's making an underlap. And Anthony decides he's not going to see him. Defender is on the ground. Anthony hakumuona, akapiga back pass. And it's a testament to what we keep on saying. We cannot discuss Anthony here.
We are going to talk about Anthony.
We can talk about Anthony.
Okay. Labda nilikuwa naongea Anthony.
He whose name
Anthony Gordon.
His name must not be spoken. Wolves jana after 2 games like they are back. Andoni Raola steps up and be like, Hakuna.
It was something.
It
was something.
How do you?
What was Jose
2 penalties, man.
3.
That's the problem.
No, he considered 2.
Yeah, but they considered 3 penalties.
But 2 are exclusively on him.
on him.
But Evan Nilsson is a master at winning penalties.
Yeah. And also, like talking about Jose Sa, it gets to a point where Zeus, you realize we can't keep on playing from the back.
Yeah.
We can't keep on playing from the back. Every time, because you play from the back, you get caught out.
Especially if you are not good at it.
And you're not good at it.
If you're Anderson, you are a midfielder in goal. It's okay, it's understandable. Unaweza piga pass.
That's why nashinanga nikicheka Southampton. Why are you so insisting on playing from the back, man? With players who are not even
do you know
Southampton?
It's a huge problem.
Southampton, apart from their like mistakes, if they did not make this mistakes, they would have won against Liverpool. They would have drawn with Arsenal. Because I remember even the goals you scored against them, 2 of them were similar mistakes.
Yeah.
Similar.
They just decide not to learn.
Southampton unikasirisha.
Hata mimi nanikasirisha.
You're up against City, play from the back. Up against Liverpool.
Alafu sasa utakuta ile siku yenye mnacheza nao ndio wameamua sasa wacheze from the back. Wanaenda.
But now, talking about Soton, thank you for bringing up Soton. You also need a manager, and it's crazy how you're talking about Soton, yet your own manager sticks to his own philosophy.
Yeah, but at least my manager has players designed for that system.
Him is developing the players. So you have to go.
Bro, akona youngsters wangapi hapo anasema
hapana, it is the level of Soton. So him, if you watch the game against Brighton, that's the same game he played. He had more possession in that game. He had more possession. He never changed against City. He lost 1-0. You can call it being naive. You can call it being naive, but it's a rough patch. It's the same rough patch.
Mimi nitoke niende pale Kempinski na sina 100k.
But you see,
like, what am I doing?
But Hillary, what I'm saying is, this is the same thing Amorim said. You'll have to go through the rough patch for them to understand
your team. I'm sure by now
drill them. But what if he doesn't have the players to play another philosophy.
Then try and make
Dribbling is good to play that game.
Make lemonade.
Dribbling is very good.
Out of lemons.
Kyle Walker-Peters is good in that.
Dribbling, Kyle Walker-Peters, they do that so well when they're on the offensive.
Exactly, on the offensive space.
When you're starting
on the defensive phase,
hawako poa for that. So as much as manager anataka kukua, unajua when you're talking about Ange doing the same thing, Ange has players who are going to cut across the entire setup, defensively, offensively.
And then they know
players are built for
sometimes
that. Okay?
you can bypass by just making sure the ball gets to Kulu quick.
Exactly.
And if ikifika hapo haitoki kwa mguu imeshaenda.
Kama our game against City, we realize when you try to play from the back, City they're pressing us so much.
Yeah, just use the ball to Kulu and leave it.
Yeah, you know, like the first goal we scored against them.
Okay.
It was pressure on our best ball playing centre back is Romero.
Okay.
He's out of the game. Mm-hmm. So we have to play Draguzin. He's not good at it. You know, you want your long ball, it wasn't executed as perfectly as you normally do with Romero. He just drew it up. Now Kiona, Kulusevski kinda, the only thing that made Kulusevski win that ball is because he came against a player who was not strong enough to defend. Guardiola was having an off day again during that game. So it was a lucky ping forward, okay?
Okay.
But that was because wale players wenye tuko na wao wako na hawana hiyo ability ya Romero.
Exactly.
It's a different player, a different player.
Also Kante said so. There was a time alikuwa anasema we were so much under pressure, they would just know, get the ball, give it to Hazard and relax.
Relax.
Because you know ikiwa na yeye, it's safe.
It's the same thing that Draguzin did. Now for the case of Southampton, hamna huyo player mwenye ataplay hiyo hata kama ni guesswork, hawana ability as good.
Know your limits. Know your limits.
You have to know your limits.
So let me ask you guys.
You have to be stubborn.
Yes, just know your limits.
But unafika mahali unaona
you know you are playing against City. Of course they are way better than you.
Yeah.
You have to adjust a little bit.
Don't usilose.
Usikue rigid that you do this your philosophy you must use it.
But they play good football though.
Good football, where has it got them?
They had a draw against Brighton. They were denied a goal. They were denied a win.
2 goals by
They were denied a win.
Yeah.
The same refereeing decisions.
Yeah.
They were denied a win. So if they won against Brighton and still stuck to the philosophy, goja. Acha kuangalia number. If they won against Brighton and still stuck to the same good philosophy they're trying to build, will they be of the same opinion?
Yes. Because
with a win,
that's an anomaly. 1 out of 12 is an anomaly.
It's an anomaly
against Brighton.
Yes, it's an anomaly.
Plus, you know, Brighton,
it's the system that has won.
It's like Ipswich beating Spurs. Plus, it's an anomaly.
Plus, you know,
no, it's not. It's not. Ipswich beating Man United is not an anomaly.
Why?
Because they were the better team.
Yeah, for that day.
Against Soton, but only anomaly.
I've seen Chelsea being beaten 5-2 by West Brom.
Hata tumewapiga pia nyinyi
5. There's this trend. It's like a trend. It's like sijui mentality or whatever they do. Brighton will turn up against the big six. Mbaya sana. Lakini wakipatana na timu yenye kuko chini, they always fumble. Sijui ni ku-underrate ama nini. It's a trend with Brighton. So Southampton being denied 2 goals and being the better team against
still does not negate the fact.
Okay.
It's a trend that they've set. So Southampton need to adjust, man.
Their league position says it all. Their league position says it all. And for you to be number 20 and still be doing the same shit you are doing, change something.
So you want, okay, let me ask you guys. Not because you're football purists. What would you suggest Soton to play instead of playing possessive football?
Go with the long ball.
Go with the long ball.
Shane Armstrong.
Onachu.
Shane Armstrong.
Throw it to Onachu, who is going to play as a target man, who is going to put it to Dribbling.
Yes.
Dribbling will do everything in the final third.
Okay.
They have Kyle Walker, who will do everything in the final half.
Or rather just bypass the first phase.
Yeah, that's it.
You don't need to go at the proper 1-9.
Hey,
sometimes you can just dink it a little bit up ile side kule. Normally goalkeepers like this side towards the touch lines, but hapo kwa katikati. Just take it there.
Just
at least hata ukilose hapo, at least you have the chance and the time to recover.
You know, when you're the team that has made the most mistakes
leading to goals.
Yeah.
You have to
stop it.
When ukileta comparison ya Southampton na sisi with Ange, we've not made as many mistakes going from the back. We have
so you can say
some stability.
Yes.
For them 7, bro. Saba ni mimi. 7. Na hizo saba, they're leading not even to shots on
They are
target.
leading to goals.
You have to move away from that, man. Change into
I
something
think I'm normally stubborn, so I think probably just like the manager atawambia I'm going to drill this system mpaka mkubali mshike.
Hata Arteta when West went to us mlikuwa sijui dark arts, you're coming to play with 10 men against
you had to
adjust.
You had to adjust.
You knew when Spurs
you cannot play the same way. Yeah, you cannot play the same way.
You cannot play that beautiful football. You have to adjust to it. It's the same thing with Southampton.
Okay.
You have Nasa yao. It's not just against the big teams. It's against all teams.
Everyone.
You have to adjust. They have to adjust.
This is the Premier League. You'll be punished.
You'll be punished for every mistake.
All right, let's talk about City Liverpool today.
Oh.
That's one of the best games that I feel it's going to be a cracker.
Predicting a surprise. People might think City is out of this, but it's not against them to go and get something. In fact, I predict a draw.
I'm predicting a draw.
Wow.
I don't know why. You know, we started the cause of them going 5.
This is Anfield.
I think it's going to be a cracker. And if there's a team that's going to win, it's going to be on fine margins.
Yeah, especially now that even Konate is not there. That's another chink that they can exploit.
No. Van Dijk has had a 2.45 points with the pairship with Gomez.
It's okay.
He has a better win rate with Gomez than...
They have not met the robot yet, the pair of them.
Are you talking about the robot?
Yes.
The robot is missing in action. Where is my KDB?
Bana, and KDB is just turning pink.
Creativity.
I think Liverpool win this game.
Yeah, I think they will win, but it won't be as straightforward as people think.
Liverpool win this game.
Liverpool might...
No win is straightforward because you're playing City.
Spurs against Man City was straightforward, bro. Don't know the proper handling.
Liverpool are going to smother City defensively.
Yeah.
They're going to smother them a lot.
That's the only thing.
Those guys, their press is so relentless.
Yes, and especially also considering Vardiol is not really playing good football.
But to be fair to City, Luis Diaz should be back. People are underestimating how good Luis Diaz is, especially the leadership aspect of the defense.
Okay.
So Luis Diaz is that one guy that is very vocal. In fact, you could see it with
Ruben Diaz. Yes. Luis Diaz amekuja kwa defense.
Ruben Diaz. Remember when they were playing Spurs, you could see even after they are scoring one down, shoulders are going like this. There's no one like Uleku.
Yeah, the leader.
Come on, guys. I think having Diaz back will help them, not that much, but it will go like one step.
Where will the game be won?
Midfield, of course.
As well as midfield, sababu City midfield wako out.
It can be midfield.
It's going to be in the attack.
With Gundo and Rico Lewis. Who is midfield?
Who is going to score?
Nunes is going to play.
Who is going to score?
Nunes?
Darwin.
Chaos ball.
I'm saying Nunes, the City guy.
Mateus.
He's going to play. He's being deployed on the right. That's the problem.
I think it's going to be won by the attackers. Who's going to score more goals? Because
it's an attack game.
In midfield, City they're being outrun. They were watching our game against them, but Rico Lewis was getting dunked on by Sa and Bissouma. They were having the time of their life in midfield. It's the same thing. Gravenberch and McAllister, they're going to have the same fun.
Same thing.
City are going into this midfield, walk out. So it's all a matter of how good are they going to be in scoring.
Offensive.
Okay.
And when it comes to Liverpool, the more Salah team, Salah is banging goals each and every other game.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Haaland has to step up.
Yeah.
All right.
Foden has to step up.
We do a combined 11 for City Liverpool. Then we might just call it a day.
Okay.
No, round is later.
Okay.
Goalie Liverpool. You go Kelleher, Ederson.
I'm going with Kelleher.
Ederson achezi.
Oh. Kelleher.
Yeah.
Defense ni yote ni ya Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's holding fort with
Kelleher.
Alisson properly.
Yes. Even the pen he saved against Madrid.
Yeah.
Man.
Kelleher is doing everything. When Alisson is up, I think that guy deserves more game time, man.
We actually wanted. There was a rumor that we want to sign him, but
he goes to Chelsea and he starts dropping stinkers.
No,
probably.
Everyone, even me, I can be better than Sanchez, bro. So
with your one leg.
anyone is better than Sanchez.
Yeah, it's Kelleher.
I would actually vote Sanchez to be the worst keeper in the league.
We'll talk about Chelsea later. Right back.
Trent
over Walker.
Walker is too old.
Washed.
Okay. Gomez, Van Dijk, Diaz Akanji, or Diaz Ake.
I'll say Diaz, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk has to be there, man.
Van Dijk and Diaz for me.
Van Dijk and Diaz simply because they are leaders who can command the defense.
Yeah.
Although Diaz this season amekuwa a bit low, but you need someone who can command the defense, someone who is going to be a leader to the entire team that is in front of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Van Dijk, Diaz.
So I can't even ask about Robertson and Vardy. Because this is the problem, Zeus. I think Pep is deploying his defenders for FPL. I swear.
And I manage FPL.
Then I manage FPL. I manage if you're a defender, you're supposed to defend. Forget about getting goals and crosses inside the box.
Yeah.
So I think Robertson or Vardy. Any day. I'll go with Robertson.
I'll take Vardy because I think Vardy will give me, even if I'll be compromised defensively, at least I have Van Dijk and Diaz to help me. Yeah, but now I know offensively I'm good.
Plus, if you're taking Trent on the other side, we need someone who can.
But Robertson also cannot defend. Let's be fair. Robertson has been shit this season.
Yeah,
in fact, amemalizwa na kila mtu.
But Vardy has been equally shit. So not unless you want to say we take Robertson and Vardy on who's going to attack more.
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Because they are both weak defensively. The only thing I can go for is Vardy is much better offensively right now.
Yeah,
so I'll take him.
6 Graven. No, is it McAllister?
Yeah, I'll take McAllister. And
Gravenberch
for the 8. Yeah. That's even sorted. Gakpo over Savinho.
Oh yes.
Gakpo over Savinho.
Then Salah over this other guy.
Hey, in fact, it's just
Nunes.
the Liverpool team.
Nunes. Salah over
minus.
Yeah, Salah, Gakpo.
Salah, Gakpo.
Then Haaland.
Hapa striker tunachukua Haaland.
Yeah.
Hapa hii number 10
ndio number 10 ndio ngumu.
Tabidi tucheze 4-2-4. Tabidi tucheze ikiwa 4-2-4.
Attacking.
We try and slow in somewhere. Someone to play with Haaland.
Hata hapo ndo Curtis Jones anaingia.
Sawa cha tuseme
Curtis Jones anaingia hapo.
Acheze na Foden.
Unequivocal.
Sababu City Foden man hapana. Foden hapana bana.
Why? Foden hapana. No.
Player of the season.
No.
Lakini
achana Foden. Foden is done.
Me and I'll take the chaos ball merchant. Haaland and the win. Yeah, simply because hakuna any other better.
Mimi najua pale chances ikikuja labda tu Haaland alifungia Darwin atagonga chuma.
It's chaotic football screwing over your defense and Haaland and Salah will do the rest.
That's too chaotic walai. What?
Very chaotic. But then I go with Curtis Jones. At least he gives us more balance.
Hey, okay. Curtis will give you a lot of balance.
Give us balance.
Yeah, very good balance, and he's been a good player. Sorry.
Result prediction.
Yeah.
Draw. 1-1.
Let me do this. Whoever gets a correct prediction gets 2 beers.
Haha.
You get 2 beers.
2 beers.
Yes. Okay. Correct prediction.
Okay.
Producer acha kufurahia. You out of this. Producer ajui ball.
Alete chai.
What's your What's your prediction?
I predict a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw?
Yeah, 2-2 draw.
I go for 3-1 win for Liverpool.
Okay, we will see. We will be there.
No matter what. Mnikumbushe 2-2.
Yeah.
Mimi nikiona game inaisha 2-1. Okay, producer yako ni just a show of hands. Nifanyie hivi whatever. 2-1 in favor of City.
In favor of City.
Yeah. Only fan of City.
Senior fan.
I think he's like the 14th or 15th fan.
Yeah. Hata wazi maliza first 11. Au ajazi first 11.
Ajazi stage. Ajazi stage.
When you're big, you're big.
Anyway, guys, that has been for the session for today. We'll be here to watch the game. It's going to be a banger. And I hope none of these guys gets the beers.
Me too.
Mimi hata
mistaki.
Mimi be pressure.
Be pressure too.
Sawa. See you next time. It's been real.